All right, now let's bring in Pennsylvania Congressman Guy Reschenthaler. Guy, great to have you back with us.
John, thanks for having me on. Always enjoy it. And thank you for just calling me Guy. You know, John, the hypocrisy here is just so rich. The fact that you had a New York Post article, the New York Post being the oldest newspaper in the United States, the fact that big tech and the mainstream media censored this Hunter Biden laptop story, the fact that elected officials like myself were shadow banned for posting this story. And then here it turns out the whole time we were the ones that were correct. It was the New York Post. It was the conservative media that was out front on this, actually getting to the bottom of this story and reporting accurate news. And when elected officials like myself try to share the accurate news, we were shadow banned. And now it seems that the mainstream media is now just catching up to this. But the damage has already been done. You know, polling shows that after the election, there was a large swath of the Democrat voter who did not know about the Hunter Biden story. And what is even worse is polling shows that a number of those Democrats would have changed their vote to President Trump, which would have reversed the election or it would have changed course of the election in places like Arizona, Pennsylvania, and other swing states where President Trump lost. So this cover-up did make a difference. Polling shows that it did sway the election. And now we have a situation where Joe Biden is now president. And to my knowledge, Hunter Biden still has the management of $1 billion hedge fund from China. He's still selling what he describes as art.
To my knowledge, you know, we can't get any questions answered on this. You saw your colleague there trying to get some answers out of Tony Blinken and what the State Department may or may not be doing to cooperate if this investigation is still going on. Now, we cannot forget how the White House is portraying these art sales, too, because that is the next phase of this. You know, Hunter Biden's going to sell paintings for $500,000, apparently, with no background in art sales. Lucky guy. But here's Jen Psaki talking about this.
How can the administration guarantee that?
The selling of his art will all happen through the gallerists, and the names and individuals will be kept confidential. We will not be aware.
So she will not be aware. They will not be aware. It's all confidential. But there's nothing to prevent the art buyer from contacting Hunter Biden after the fact and say, by the way, you know that $500,000 that you just got for that painting? That came from me, and I'm a Chinese oligarch or a Russian oligarch. So, you know, if they can't know who's buying it, Joe Biden's claim that his family isn't going to have any foreign business connections can't hold up either. So which one is it, Guy?
Well, it's exactly right. They are completely avoiding this question. And if we need to strengthen our laws or go back and look at ethics laws, we should do it. But I can tell you that Ivanka Trump was getting flack because she still had a fashion business. People were saying that the Trump Hotel needed to shut down because people were going to the hotels and theoretically patronizing the president. Those were all reaches. This is an absolute blatant violation, and it certainly goes against, at the very minimum, the spirit of the ethic laws. And look, if these pieces of art were so glorious, were so valuable, then sell them in a blind auction where people don't know they belong to Hunter. But now we have a situation where people can, in essence, pay Hunter as a lobbyist or somebody purveying influence. We cannot track who is paying for the art. As Jen Psaki just said, we can't discover it.
It does.
Yes, it's a way around the lobbying disclosure. Yes.